Hey, it's Michael. There he is. There's my guy. Hey, Ray. Hell yeah. Two of my favorites. Don't tell anybody else. Mads. Hey, hello there. You beautiful, beautiful lady. I gotta wrap this and get it ready for tonight for my customer on your PC. You doing thank you, Mads. You gonna be doing any sketchy router shit tonight, Ray? Thank you, Ray. Hopefully the guy who's buying it likes it just as much as you guys do. I mean, no matter what, I'm still charging them 200 more dollars, but hopefully he likes it because he'll be stuck with it. Gotta find my wrapping paper. Where the fuck did I put that? It was just right there. There it is. Well, whatever. Turner, hello, sir. Why are you streaming while I'm at? Well, because I didn't know you were at work. Take a day off. I give you permission. Oh yeah, yeah. Good luck with that, by the way. Hopefully you make $10 million and you don't have to fight any old ladies trying to sell cheaper earrings. Seven people. Heck yeah. Suppose I could turn it that way so you guys can actually see what the hell I'm doing. That might work. Yeah, it might. Never tried to wrap something this big. This is definitely going to be a bit weird. Oh, yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this the way I normally do. Actually, this might be my best wrap job yet. Hey, what up, two dudes? How you doing? Been a minute. Forgot what your actual name was, so I guess you're two dudes for the rest of the night. Spacecraft, aircraft, watercraft, or witchcraft? What kind of craft fair is it? Keith, yes. Okay. Two Keiths. Well, that's not going to work. Whoever's older needs to, or whoever's younger out of the two Keiths that hang out in my lives needs to change their name. Hey, what's up, Pilato? How you doing? I have to go back at midnight? Gross. That does not sound fun at all. What the fuck is my scissors now? Oh my God. Normally, I keep my scissors and my tape in this exact freaking spot. Ooh, that could have been bad. I'm alive, not going to complain. Heck yeah. My motto is I could, I can't complain, even if I could. Well, Jesus Christ. I don't know, guys. I think I'm having a stroke or some shit. Always call the younger one numb nuts or single dwarf. Yes, make sure to smash that like button. That's crooked as shit, but really don't care. Yes, exactly what Ray said too. Hit the like button, everybody. I don't know. I just can't. I just keep dropping everything. I mean, I am kind of naturally clumsy, but can't blame it on that because that's embarrassing. We shouldn't say stuff like that. Scared the fuck out of Mike one day, so could just be tired. I am very tired all the time. Little bit further. I considered sleeping. No, what is that? It must be new. Must be a new concept. I've never heard of it. Like you have room. I mean, I can't throw shade at Plato. As a bartender, I've gotten very good at giving advice to people that I will never ever take in my life. So, I mean, can't throw shade for him telling me to sleep when he never sleeps. Yeah, see, exactly. That's the same here. I sleep at least a couple hours every couple of days. I mean, technically, I could blame it on my good friend, two of my good friends, uh, Keith Brewer at Keith Brewer Woodworking. Because I'm either up at night talking to him for 16 hours, or I could blame my really good friend Mike. It's Mike O because that dude and me talk for like 4 freaking hours a night. So totally can blame those guys for it. Hey guys, check the description if you want to show some support to the channel. Not required, but always appreciated. My PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App are all listed. Blaming it on the rain. It's great when I wake up at 2, go to work, and I have you guys to watch. Exactly. See, if we went to sleep, you wouldn't have us to watch. Hey, what's up, Brandon? How you doing? Speaking of Mike since Mike I know you're in the comment, you're still in here. Um, I had to restart that cribbage board because I effed it up to the point of no saving it. And I decided on cherry instead of trying to redo the walnut. I also discovered that I do have faster and easier ways to do it. Hey, Benner, what's going on, sir? Benner, not too long from now, and I will be shipping out your uh charcuterie board. Just popped in to say, hey, can't stay. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Peace. Later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for at least popping in and showing some support. All I care about. Even if you can't stick around, just come in and say what's up. Of course, unless you're one of my mods, then I kind of would love for you guys to stick around the whole time. Oh yeah, this might be my best freaking tape job yet. What am I clumsily making? Clumsily making nothing currently. Just gonna wrap this so that way it's ready for tonight when I deliver it to the customer. And then after that, I will be clumsily making I'm gonna need I need more of that paper. I just ran out. Oh, you wrap your stuff a similar way, Ray? That's really cool. I was kind of hoping this would be like a Valhalla Timberworks original type thing. Yeah, I need to order more paper too. Be honest, I might after this have enough left over to wrap Benner's and Bice's boards. So which kind of sucks because I have a third board that I need to wrap. Um I guilt tripped one of my regulars. I guilt tripped their daughter into buying them a charcuterie board for Mother's Day. The lady was going to buy it herself, but I was like, well, no, that's what you got daughters for. Buy you awesome Mother's Day gifts since they didn't buy you anything. And before I could say I was just kidding, the one girl was like, fine, what's your Venmo? I'm like, oh, okay. Here. Your mom will definitely appreciate the gift. Even and the best part is it does count as a gift because the lady never actually saw what it looks like. So I do travel show to show. My daughter's never got me anything for any Mother's Day gifts. Well, wait, Plato, aren't you a dude? I mean, that's probably why they never get you anything for Mother's Day is because you're not exactly their mother. Unless you're an asexual plant that can reproduce on your own and all of a sudden learned how to type as well. That would be kind of miraculous, all in its own. Hopefully, I have enough left over on this side. Unacceptable. I'm a bit of a miracle. I mean, most of us are. If you ever started off as a child, which we all did, we are all miracles. Oh man, this end is going to be a little bit tight, which is what she said. I think it's the first time I'm going to have to actually cut off some filler and put it in there. Yeah, little tiny 3-inch strip. Keith Brewer, what's going on, sir? I was just talking about you and how it's your fault that I never get any fucking sleep. I didn't see the notification. Well, that's because you got to turn your notifications on so you can see them. I just watched like three of your videos, Keith. Very awesome content, bro. Like dead ass, man. I love watching your stuff. And you really do talk to us like we're normal human beings. Creeping. I only binged watched your shorts and then started watching a few of your other stuff. I would hardly call that creeping. And besides, at this point, like what we were talking about last night, got a lot of catching up to do on a lot of channels, so I got to binge watch all of them. I'm your favorite stalker. I thought John Ulrich was your favorite stalker. Is that my board you're wrapping? No, no, sir. This is the board that the gigantic board that you guys all cringed with when you guys saw me using a belt sander to flatten it. These in just a bit of decorative flair. I think I might give up on the whole gift wrapping thing on these projects because this shit is obnoxious. Hey, welcome back, Dennis. Hopefully the keychain making is still going smooth. Keith Brewer, could you do me a favor? I did notice we have had a couple of extra like new people in here. They're just kind of lurking, which is fine. I'm a bit to get used to. Could you post some channels up for me? Just the ones who have content, who actually want their channel posted. Gotta hit the hay. Have a good night, y'all. You as well, sir. We might see you at midnight. Actually, no, I can't be up at midnight tonight because I've gotta get to bed early tonight so I can go and do a double tomorrow. My standard double. Oh yeah, you can't even tell that I had to put this extra piece in there. I mean, you kind of can, but we're just gonna pretend like it's not there. Well, I gotta get some use in too. What do you mean? Where the fuck is my rope? That's an extra piece laying on the floor. Oh my god. I gotta organize this shop, you guys. Does anyone want to come and help? I can't afford to pay you, but should be a good enough payment just getting to hang out with me. You know what I mean? Outsiders got to get used to you. Yes, they do. Well, I don't know. I feel like the more unhinged I seem, the more people are gonna like and subscribe. You know where I learned that YouTube tip from? Uh, naked guy. I learned that tip from Sayer, actually. That the more unhinged you are, the more likely you are to get views and shit. Cool. Hey, welcome back. Finding me. Anybody who wasn't in here earlier, subscribe to Finding Me. Try to get him as close to 100 subs as we can. Apparently, he does some pretty epic tool reviews, and he doesn't hide behind the fact that he's a woodworker. So that's pretty cool. 'Cause we don't want, we don't like those guys, apparently. Allegedly, we don't like those guys who started off as woodworkers and sold out for tool reviews. So, no problem. That is what we are here for, is to boost each other up and build up our community. One of my main goals in me starting the channel that I have is to get woodworking more noticed again. People don't seem to think it's such a good thing anymore. Hey, Hutch, welcome in. Thank you for hanging out, coming in and hanging out. Hit that like button. Everybody check the description as well. Not required, but definitely appreciated. Wait, go over left. It's been so long since I've had to actually like wrap a freaking project. I forgot how to do a freaking square knot. And then left over right. Quick tug here. That is loose as never mind. Well, that's not good, Ray. You shouldn't procrastinate. Procrastinating's bad. I know because I do it all the time. Hopefully that's better. Oh yeah. Hang out with the man, Valhalla. No, sir, you are the man. I am just a mere mortal. Some may call me a poser, but I prefer to call myself just new at the game. Hey, I need to get some stuff packed up, but I need some rest. Yeah, the other night, how'd that go? You getting like 45 minutes of sleep? I was quite happy. I was able to get out and cut up some wood for Sunday instead of holding down the sofa. Nice. uh, Benner, was I sending you a sticker with yours or no? I think I forgot to put a sticker in for Wayne Wallace, so that's not great. Unless I glued it to the top. Yeah, actually, I think I stuck his to the top with some double stick paper. Oh, okay. So Benner's getting a sticker as well. I need to. So, Mike O and Mads have decided that they're going to help me with some stuff, and I need to save all your guys' addresses and shit, so that way when I get bigger stickers, which is something I'm gonna be getting from them, I can actually like send out good stickers. I'll be your first sticker, Benner. Hell yeah. No one sent Benner any shit yet. Let me wait till he opens up what I send him. So that way I could be his first sticker. All right. Cribbage board time. Cherry popper, you. So, if it was appropriate to mention it to talk about on YouTube, I do have a story about that. But it's not exactly appropriate for YouTube And I don't want to, if the person who the story's about ever watched this video, I would hate for them to be upset about it. Yes, I do have to send the pics, Mike. Hey, Cheryl, welcome back. Oh, Keith, this is the that charcuterie board that I was telling you about last night. The pill shaped one. Got to get the edges more polished and round, and then be able to round everything over and start going through my grits, because this one is officially sold, so that's cool. It is hot as shit in this freaking shop. As of right now, it's 73 degrees in here. It's like 90 outside. When I was at Rockford the other day, I needed to make a purchase, and I bought some pretend zebra wood. Hey, welcome back, JDH. It's called Belly, something like that. BELI. Cribbage board. But yeah, Mike, when all is said and done, instead of the walnut, this is what it's going to look like. I decided to go with some highly figured cherry. And I'm going to do a bigger 3-person instead of the 2-person. The 2-person was just kind of gay. And I don't mean happy. So now I got to get my instructions out for the 3-person. It's the only reason I bought a 2-person was so I can, because I didn't remember where my instructions were for my 3-person one. Yo, 15 people in the chat. Everybody go to the description, read it real quick. And if you decide you want to support the channel, let me know what your YouTube name is so I can give you a shout out. My PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App are available. All right. 3-person jig, just right here. Got to step out and walk the dog. Be back in a bit. Welcome. We will gladly welcome you back when you come back. Pretty certain this is big enough. See, this even tells you it's got to be 3/4 of an inch thick, but none of my stuff is 3/4 of an inch thick with these. Shade Tree Surgeon is live. Anybody using the motorcycle content? Like, that dude's a great dude to watch. If you're into him, into stuff like that. 10 3/4, which means this is too short. And that is too short as well. So we might have to reuse the 2 1/4 top, or 2-person top that I didn't want to reuse. We already got shit made and glued up. See, this is why I don't know why you guys fucking watch me. I'm fucking terrible at this. I get too far ahead of myself. All right, cool. We're doing the 2-person one. It's 2 1/4. or 10 and a quarter, which means this is perfect size. I don't know why I'm folding those up. I need to be able to use the instructions. Duh. No, I don't, because that one's already cut. Jesus Christ. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because this is the kind of disappointment you can look forward to every week. Whenever I post. Cool, man. Even got a tiny bit to spare. All right. To all of you real woodworkers that are much, much smarter than me, what happened with the last one was this was I started drilling or cutting in for my card slot where I put the, deck of cards. And my template slipped off because I was using just double-sided tape. Would it be less likely to slip off if I leave it wide like this or cut it to its final width and then do the template? My guess is Slim Shady. Welcome back, Trevor. No, just me. And no, I am not the real Slim Shady. And you know what, Mike? For my shirt, I think we are going to run with the Bob Vila one. Just because with everybody calling me fucking Bob now, I might just have to run with that. Yo, 18 people, 15 likes. Hit that like button, and while you're over there hitting the like button, check the description. Slim Viking. I mean, I guess I could accept that. But yes, any kind of support for the channel is never, ever, ever required, but it is appreciated. Still looking for that advice. Do I cut my insert now? Or do I get it down to final size and then cut my insert? 20 people, 17 likes. Hit that like button, y'all. I know, Mike. Damn, man. Just need a small amount of patience from you. I was going to send them earlier, but gotta scroll for like 10 fucking years to find my there it is. All right, there you go, Mike. Magician never reveals his secrets. Whatever, Keith. She is coming. Whoa, who is coming? I'm not a doctor. I don't have patience. You're going to be Charlie Chaplin with this silent film. Hey, you know what? Charlie Chaplin was a very popular guy until someone stole his mustache and made it a apparent international hate symbol. All right. Well, since I'm all about winging it and no one wants to tell me what to do with this, I think I'm going to try and cut out my template beforehand before I get it down to final size or do any sanding. 10-4? 10-4. So I need to find my deck of cards here so I can trace them on there. Where the fuck is my deck of cards? Good thing I have extras, like 4 or 5 packs extra that I purchased so that way I could do use them for flush cutting and use them for oh. Just kidding. All my deck of cards are missing. Decks of cards. Found them. Just, buried under shit like usual. Hey, what's up, JRH? If I don't know you, hit that like button and subscribe. I will disappoint you frequently. If you're not new here, just hit that like button. Fair enough? I do promise, guys, I am going to be putting content on YouTube sometime eventually in my life. Wow, that's a lot wider than I thought I was going to be, which is what she said. But you know what I wish I could do, other than a lot of things. You guys know when like BV is like, oh yeah, just like scribe a half inch here, and he just uses his finger and kind of like guesstimates where it is, and ends up like perfectly lined up every single time. I wish I could do that. So that's like years and years and years of woodworking experience. Have you met? Damn it, Keith. Keith, take that off of there. Mike O doesn't want subscribers yet. I would like to say it's because he's too shy, but everybody already knows that's bullshit and he's not shy. Have you met Mike O? But I promise you guys, when Mike O does decide to start doing content, it's gonna be some awesome fucking content. Subbed Mike O 5 times, go Mike. Mr. Mike is gonna be a content machine when he finally decides to do it. Keith, love you, Mike. Get that nice and secured in there. Wow. So this just happened. The end popped off of my rod for my vise. Guess that's what you get for buying Harbor Freight shit. Get my template on there. John. Oh, JRH. Okay. I think that's a new channel for me. It is. And now that I'm actually seeing the picture of your name, I'm just realizing that I'm an asshole and I need to start remembering who subscribes to me. I already forgot about the Bob thing. Well, thank you for that, Benner. Let's keep it that way. Ben Watt, there he is. Welcome in, sir. The best pastor on the planet, Pastor Van Watt, the man who needs no introduction, the man, the myth, the legend. Some say he might even be old enough that he walked with Jesus. And that's how he knows so much about pastoring. Chris, what's up, sir? Welcome in. Everybody hit that like button and check the description. Need a checkup from the neck up? Heck yeah. How you doing this evening, my brother? I am not doing too bad, Van Lot. It's a little hot in my shop, but I will get past it, you know. What was I about to do? Oh yeah. I was going to double side tape my stuff and then hot glue it to my template this time instead of doing that other crap that I tried the last time that clearly didn't work and ruined my entire project. Get that double sided tape right on there. Or I should do the CA glue thing. I don't know. CA glue or hot glue, guys, for gluing a template down temporarily. CA glue. All right. Fusing tape, CA glue. Done deal. It's enough opinions for me. 2 opinions on doing it that way. Much better than not having any opinions on it. Just want to make sure this template does not move at all this time. Because I don't want to freak out on my live stream here like I did in the after party the other night and start throwing stuff. All right. And then do a bunch of tape on here. Ray, are we going to have to? Am I going to have either Mike or Keith boot you so you can actually get some work done? You heard Cheryl's going to go live if we get her 50 subs? Heck yeah. I think she should. That would be fantastic. So everybody go hit up Cheryl and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to Cheryl. Please don't shoot me, Cheryl. Yeah, you can't shoot the messenger. I mean, you can kidnap him and torture him, but you can't shoot him. Feeling better, Ben. A little less overwhelmed with these planters getting close to laser time. Laser time? You're gonna Marge. Who the fuck is Marge? You're gonna laser engrave planters, Trevor? Customer logo and my logo. Nice. Ray got timed out for 10 seconds. You're welcome, Ray, for helping you be less distracted so you can prepare for your show. It is for your own good, Ray. I mean, I don't know how much preparation you can get done in 10 seconds, but what the fuck, Keith? Trevor, you probably did, but she didn't have any content for a little while. Norm, Mr. Norm Hughes, welcome in, sir. Might check the description to find out how you can further support my channel if you decide you want to. Never required, always appreciated. And don't tell us that you're procrastinating because you're watching my live, or Mike will apparently mute you for 10 seconds. Or not Mike, Keith will. My bad. Ray back with a vengeance. Oh yeah. And by the way, a little public service announcement. Since I'm working with something dangerous like my plunge router, um, always unplug all of your shit before you take bits out. Almost found out the other day the repercussions of that. Holy shit, guys. It is a Christmas miracle. Finally got something done without screwing anything up. It is truly a Christmas miracle. Norm of Norm's Cafe. I hear it's for the birds. Hey, Ben. Good evening, Ben. Chris, as always, the one and only Cheryl. Good evening, crew. He needs that on a banner. Ray's going to demote me on his channel now. Ray already did. Good evening, sir. Can't forget Bill from the Supper Rush at Norm's Diner. That's true. He always beats last call. There's no raccoon emoji. What the fuck? You're gonna get your beard and hey, whoa, don't say that. Definitely don't want to lose my beard. LOL, what the fuck? If you time out someone, apparently it deletes all their previous messages. Oh, that's no good. So now it looked like Ray was ignoring people. Way to go, Ray. Way to ignore people. Actually, you know what? I gotta hit this corner again. There we go. Perfect. And still got my template. Didn't throw this one against the back wall this time. Pretty nice of me, right? See, it actually turned out this time. Really no chip out or anything. Holy crap, I can finally be proud of something I did. Does that make me a woodworker yet? Dog is walked, horses are in for the night, root beer is cold. Nice. I suppose I probably could have left that sitting where it was so I could drill out the holes um for the pegs. I am still waiting for that day. What day? Gotta get back at it in the shop. Catch you all later. Have a good one, man. Yeah, look how nice that turned out, man. Even with the cherry on the inside. Don't know how I'm gonna get rid of that, but that would have been a burn-in. But Cheryl, Delane said you were a professional Valhalla. Delane and Rusty also called me Bob. So love those guys, but don't trust anything they tell you. I am the furthest thing from a professional. Oh, to be proud of something you make? Oh, trust me, I'm not proud of it yet either, but when it's done, I hopefully will be. Thank you, Van Watt. Sanding pad will get it. It's a lot of sanding to do on that, though. Like, it seems like that'll be kind of a nightmare. I might just leave it. Who cares? It's just a little bit of a blemish, right? It's not like I didn't burn in any of the other four corners. What was with the Bob thing? So I don't know how Delane figured out that I don't want to reveal my actual name, and they didn't want to call me Van or Valhalla the whole entire time. So they're like, "What do we call you?" And before I could even respond with like Val is fine, like just shorten it to Val, Rusty came up with Bob, and so everybody started calling me Bob. And funny enough, this is exactly how it's been panning out too. Is I had said to the second um give me a second. The second he said, "Oh, we'll just call him Bob," I knew my first thought was, great, motherfucking Mike O is never, ever, ever going to let me live that down. And guess what? My thought was mostly right. Sorry, it's all foggy. There's a bit of sawdust on my. Whoa, what is going on here? There we go. There's a little bit of sawdust on the screen there. But yeah, I knew Mike would never let it down. And guess what? He is not disappointed yet with it. So what's the big deal about the name? Well, I'm not a big fan of the name Bob, but it will tie into the first piece of merchandise that I ever get, which is going to be a T-shirt from Mike O and his beautiful wife that is going to say, "Hello, my name is not Bob Vila." From my like kind of a callback to my original channel, the Ghost School Media. But yeah, just not a fan of being called Bob. Oh, no, giving my real name. Um, Kind of a private thing. A few people know why I won't give out my. I don't want to give out my real name, or at least not yet. I'm sure at least at some point I will. And to be honest with you guys, to give you a little bit of an Easter egg, if you send me, and this is me asking for anything, not asking for money, not asking for donations, whatever, but honestly, like if you start donating to my Cash App and Venmo and stuff, you'll already know my real name. So it automatically pops up on there. Well, at least whichever way you spell it, forward or backward, it still spells Bob. True, very true, Van Lot. Actually, I want to get a. You know how it's like super unpopular to tattoo your girlfriend or wife's name on you, or your husband or whatever. I want to get the name Naomi tattooed right here. And then everybody, all the girls that I know and date are going to be like, well, you need to remove that because that's not my name or whatever. And you're probably broken up with her. And I'll be like, I don't even know a Naomi. But Naomi backwards is inappropriate for YouTube. So we're not going to say it. That's the part when it comes together in the end. Yes. Why wouldn't they call you Valhalla? That's what you're building. You didn't tell them you wasn't going to use theirs. So because it's just kind of one of those longer names that people don't like to say. If it was not your average John from Not Your Average Woodworks, they called him John because for the longest time he went by John, and at the same time, like they weren't going to say Not Your Average Woodworks every time they needed to talk to him. So I kind of get it. But yeah, if you pay people enough, I'm sure one of the people who have donated to win one of my charcuterie boards or a cutting board, if you pay them enough, I'm sure they'll tell you what my name is. Everyone loves saying Rick James. I'm Rick James, bit. Just kidding. Also inappropriate for YouTube. True. My name is my brand. Yes. And don't get me wrong, like I would have loved if they would have just called me Valhalla the entire time. 'Cause again, like you guys keep saying, that's my brand, that's my name. So it would have made sense, but I'm still not mad at them because uh as of right now, and this isn't trying to brag, but as of right now, I've got the third or fourth most views out of his live stream. So gained quite a few subscribers out of it too. So see, good. Sorry guys, I gotta fix my vice real quick. It's what happens when you buy the cheap workbench from Harbor Freight. Oh, where did my little tiny planer go? Or plane go? There it is. No, that's my wrench. There it is. Yeah, I should change my name to Rick James since everyone loves saying it. My video is deep, Val. Thank you, John. I just want woodworking to go back to being an actual freaking brotherhood. You know what I mean? Like that's why there's places like the Woodworkers Guild and shit, is because we are all in our own way, no matter what our preferred build is. We all are specifically talented to certain things. Hey, welcome back, Mads. You got exposure and an awesome deal for you and everyone. I'm in no way discouraging them or anyone else from doing it, but stand by yourself. Stand for yourself, man. Reason I didn't say anything then. I get that. Oh shit, Ken. You guys, one of you need to change your name. Whoever has more content gets to keep their name. Sorry, Ken. But yeah, Chris. And now that I've thought about it, I'm like, yeah, I should have fucking been like, you guys could just call me Val. That would be fine. Um, And yeah, that's what I should have done. Hello, cannot. Oh, I think it's supposed to be Van Latten, just a typo. Oh, okay, autocorrect. All right. Ken does love doing that, getting us confused. I know you are, Chris, and I appreciate it greatly, brother. I need to buy real planes and learn how to freaking work them. Need to learn how to work them, sharpen them, do all the stuff with them. Nope, Chris, that's Ken, not John. Sorry. Matter of fact, I don't know where John is. He was here earlier. Yeah, I definitely need to get my own, get some real planes. Oh shit, better get my glasses. Hey, Ken. I mean, they are easily confusable. Oh, that's not too bad on the difference in card size versus the board. Gonna have to make it just slightly smaller next time. Or if I could find a nice big bearing, I'll put a bigger bearing on it. Just want this edge nice and flat so that way when I go to make my cut, it stays nice. I mean, I suppose I've got this nice wide chisel. Well, no, this chisel's all chewed up because I had to try to use it to cut a collar out of my jig. My big one, my big one is all chewed up too. Shit. Guess I'm not using a chisel. I wonder if we push this out just a little bit, like right there. Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. But yeah, Ken, I appreciate you saying that's a deep message. I just want everybody to start getting along again. Um, I mean, I'm kind of working on a build right now. I'm working on this cribbage board. But yeah, I want woodworkers to start being, a brotherhood again. I want to kind of take BV's message of just helping each other out and bring that back to being a thing. We were talking about it earlier, but do you have any ideas how to get wood dye off of skin? I would say mineral spirits, maybe acetone. Um Fingernail polish remover. Mineral spirits is your go-to for stains and such. There you go. Definitely have it with this extended family community. Hell yeah, we do, Chris. This is the best community on the freaking planet, to be honest. Gasoline back in my day was cure all. There you go. Gasoline would work too. I mean, there is quite a bit of animosity there, Ken. It's just a lot of it's behind the scenes, or like, somebody will watch a fairly popular video and they'll be like, oh, well, you sold out because you have a Festool or a Saw Stop, or, you're copying designs or whatever. So, like, it just, those subtle little jabs are starting to feel more toxic every single time somebody logs in. So, I tried nail polish remover, alcohol, gasoline, brake clean, bleach. Holy shit. Uh, you're just gonna have to just keep washing your hands then. And every time you do wash your hands, scrub the shit out of them, and it should come off. Because I've gotten stain on my hands before and stuff like that. So, I mean, all right, guess we're gonna switch to the sander because I'm over that shit. You'd be surprised, Chris. But that's not exactly what my post was about. There's just, it's just stuff that I see. Like, I see a lot of times where, like, somebody will post at the beginning of their, or say in the beginning of their video, I'm not copying anybody. I'm not copying. I promise I'm not copying. But let's get into this build that's almost identical to somebody else's. Like, if you would just stop telling people that they're copying you, we wouldn't have that problem. Like, that was kind of one of the main things that I was going on about. Yeah, you're just gonna have to let it wear off eventually, man. Right, exactly. I mean, woodworking's been around for centuries. I guarantee there is not one single original design out there. Hell, the cribbage boards that I've been doing, even though I do a piece of basswood, a piece of purple heart, and then the top of the board, like I'm sure someone else has done the exact same board before for, cribbage boards, because cribbage has been around for a long ass time. Like, no matter what we do, we're always going to be copying somebody. Like, there's no way around it. It's hard to make a design without going off of somebody else today. Yeah, exactly. And like that's where BV tells you to put your own spin on it. Like my candle holder can be exactly like BV's, but instead of maybe three candles, I do four, or I do two, or I do five, or whatever. Like it's the same candle holder, it's just a little bit differently, dimension wise. BV might just round over the top. I might round over the top and do a chamfer on the bottom. Same thing with my cutting boards. Every cutting board that I've designed so far, yeah, it's original to me because I didn't look at anybody else's cutting boards. But like if you look online, I'm sure you can find the exact same cutting board that I just did. It's just the size might be a little bit different, or I might have used walnut with a little extra sapwood or whatever. But it's guaranteed somebody's probably already done that design. Do I know? No, I don't. Because when I think of something, I just put it down, I line it up, and then if it looks good, I do it. But like, it is almost impossible to fucking copy someone, except not your average woodworks. John can make a planter out of fly trap. That's a special kind of design wheel turning up at there. Yes, yes, it is. And we are all still eagerly anticipating when he makes the what the hell is it? Leopard wood and ebony planter. Now, what would be really awesome is if he did a leopard wood and ebony planter that was the tiered planters where there's like two here, and then one at the top. Definitely somebody needs to get that idea for sure in John's head to make it a tiered planter when he does it. Have him go big or go home with it. All right, now where is my sander? Probably buried somewhere. Right there on the floor. Imagine that. What do we got on here? 220? Yeah. I think we're going to start at 120. That's 150. It's my 120. No, that's 220 as well. That's 150. There's 120. Oh, now here's where it can be confusing if you go off of a design from a builder you saw on YouTube, but change the design a little bit. Do you still throw back the name to where you got it from? Yeah, I mean, if you're a decent human being, yes. Like I would never, if I actually took someone else's design and copied it and then made a video of it, I 1000% would be like, this is exactly where I got this design from. But if it's a design plan that everyone's making, how do you know who to throw it back to when you don't know where it originated, especially if you put your own twist on it? Well, if you put your own twist on it, it's not their design anymore; it's yours. Um, but watch the video. If they say, "Hey, I got this idea from Bearded Viking Woodworks," then you go watch his video. And if he says, "I got this from Ray," if I got this from Crafted by Ray, you know, then you go and you shout out Ray. You know, but odds are you're not going to be able to, not so much as competition as it should be helping promote others. Yes. Um, but like, are you honestly going to try to track things back to centuries of woodworking to figure out exactly who made the first ever planter? You know what I mean? I mean, a really good example of that would be, um, it depends. Did you use plans or did you copy someone's video? Like if I take, like if Ray puts out, if Ray were to put out a bunch of videos and say, "Hey, free plans, check the description to get a hold of these free plans," and I take Ray's plans, um, and I build whatever Ray had planned, well, then there you go. I would say these are Ray's plans. Go to his channel, click on his link, and go and buy and purchase his plans or download his free plan that he had. So, like, that's just what I would do, to shout somebody out. I would too, but there's so many people that don't just because they change the design a little bit. But I would at least say in the recognition, this is where the original came from, with my twist on. Yeah, exactly. Even if I change the design, I would still throw it back and tag the builder that I got the idea from. Exactly, and that's what we should be doing. But we shouldn't be coming where my video comes into play is we shouldn't be calling out our fellow woodworkers on that. We shouldn't be like, you copied me. I should get all the credit for that because you copied me. Okay, who did you copy? And then who did that person copy? So, like, that's just how I would handle the whole situation, is just do it that way. And if people don't like that, well, then they can piss off. Look at how beautiful and smooth that is. I don't usually have any plans. I just put a cut list. I'm too dumb to make plans. Yeah, yeah. I don't plan my shit out. When I started doing cribbage boards, I didn't make a plan. I didn't have a plan. I just said, you know what? It'd be kind of neat to do a cribbage board. And it turned out fine. And now I make cribbage boards. Actually, it was a gift for a friend. Send it over. What this? These couple of random pieces of wood put together? Absolutely, I will, Mike. I will send you random pieces of wood that I glued together without sanding it or anything like that, just because you asked. And now I got to double side tape this. So I can run the table saw. I mean, if that's really what you want, I will make you random scraps of wood and put them together just for you, Mike. And we'll even call it artwork. We'll call it the Mike-O special. I have thought about taking some of my scraps, like the random pieces that for sure cannot be turned into any kind of work project, and doing some kind of a artistic piece with them. I just like haven't gotten around to it. Everyone is welcome to copy my duck carving. I will like it and give you a thumbs up. That is a sure thing, a sign of flattery. Copying what I do. Yeah. See, that's what I fucking like about it. That's what I like to hear is people who are like, yeah, dude, like, I think it's flattering when somebody like steals my stuff, you know? Um, who was it? Four Eyes. Just recently, a video that he put out in the last like 7, 8 months said that he got an email saying, hey, check this out. Someone was selling one of his designs on Facebook Marketplace. And instead of him getting pissed off about it, he's like, dude, I welcome it. I would love if more people would make my tables and sell them, you know? So to me, yeah, I wouldn't mind if people stole my shit. I wouldn't mind if I saw a video of like a cribbage board identical to one of mine, I'd embrace it. I'd be like, that's fucking cool, man. I love that. Thank you for thinking of my idea and thinking it was so awesome that you had to build it yourself. Now, Mike, these random scraps that you want me to make into art, do you want me to frame it or do you want to make your own frame for it? I'm the same way. Once my video dropped, if anyone can last copy the idea, go ahead. If I was worried about it being copied, I wouldn't have made a video of it. So by all means, enjoy it, make money. Exactly. See, Van Lock gets it. Best form of flattery. Just don't copy one of his sermons unless you actually mean it. Free wood is free wood. Whoa, bro! It's not just free wood. I'd be making a piece of artwork for you. Damn, bro. I thought that's kind of what the videos were for. That's what they are for. Yeah. I mean, well, not always. If you're doing tutorial style videos, then yes, that's what they're for. If you're just saying like, hey, check out the stuff that I built, like that's a little bit different. Because like the stuff that I do build videos on, I'm not like trying. I don't want to do like a tutorial because chances are 9 times out of 10 I don't know how to make what I'm making. So like there would be a difference. Like, hey, if I post a video going like, hey, like look at me tearing down these pallets over here. That's not a like, hey, steal this video because it's a tutorial video. That's me just breaking down those pallets so I can be excited about the project that I'm going to make with them. Hey, what up, Steve? How you doing, sir? How are those implants of yours? Yep, I saw the picture and I cannot unsee it. Doing good. How are you? Not too bad, man. Actually, in a fairly good freaking mood for once. I know it's shocking. Uh, not John. It's Ken. It's the other, not your whatever woodworking. And now aim you guys at my table saw, so that way if I lose any digits, you guys can steal my video and screen record it, so that way you guys can post a what not to do on a table saw. That's like on my crosses, I have given away many sets of plans, and they go exactly by the plans. That to me is the greatest compliment I can get. It is because like somebody is literally saying, dude, that is a really awesome design. I would love to remake that, you know? And again, that's what most of us are here for. Most of us are here to learn and kind of follow along with stuff that other people are doing. And there we go. Perfectly shaped, exactly how I need it. Now to just re-drill all the holes. Well, I've got it stuck together and it's square. So that way all my hinges and stuff line up. Hey, you too, Van Watt. Stay blessed, sir. Steve, I am making ducks this week for everyone. Later on, sweet. Um, it's easier to run a table saw without the fence. Yes, if we're actually watching you there, Ray, it is most definitely easier. I would probably still not do it, but that's just me. If you guys don't know, I learned all of my sketchy router tricks from crafting with Ray or crafted by Ray. It helps chip out if you run it backwards on the table saw. I get inspiration from YouTube videos. Maybe I was in carpenter's block where I couldn't think of an idea and I watched a couple of YouTube videos and now I got millions of ideas. Exactly. Yeah, I do that. Sometimes when I'm like, well, what should I build? I'll watch some videos and be like, oh, that's a pretty cool idea. Or what you could do too is just do your own videos or do stuff that you've already done. You can always replicate a table and sell it. You could always replicate a whatever this thing is and you can sell it. You know what I mean? Like what you do is what you do. Whatever you choose your medium to be is what you're going to do no matter what. So, because the two holes are already here. Fuck yeah, that's going to work out perfectly. I mean, heck yeah. I didn't swear. You swore. HH. Oh, honey's handmade. Duh. Please don't break. Please do not break. Guess I didn't even really have to put those all the way in, but whatever. Find the proper end for it. I got to get off here and get stuff loaded, or my wife is going to be mad at me for not getting it done, and then I'll have to tell her it's your fault. No, Ray, I will make sure that I go back in the chat and screenshot where I put you on timeout so you can get some work done. I will not be thrown under the bus like that. Anyways, have a good night, sir. And good luck at your show if I don't get to talk to you before this weekend. Not gonna lie, other than cutting out the holes for these cribbage boards, I'm 99% certain as fast as this is going, I think I might have figured out a way to actually get these freaking things done in a quick time. Hey, John, there you are. I thought about making a can crusher, but I found it so depressing. Oh, John, we love you so much for that. The best dad jokes on YouTube. I was thinking about making a couple of backgammon boards, but it's a tough market. Yeah. Uh, so I got told that cribbage boards were hard, like that they were a tough market as well. But I just decided to tell people to fuck off and not believe them. And now I am doing all right with cribbage boards. But yeah, I mean, there's always going to be a market for it. Just depends on what you want to charge and what you think they're worth. I don't know anything about backgammon, so I am useless to you. My last good hinge. I think I've already got some holes lined up, which I do. Just gotta line them up real good. There we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Cool. So we'll do good screws there. Not so good of screws there. So need six for the back so they all line up. Yeah, dad joke of the day. I was trying to figure out what was flying towards my face, and then it hit me. Oh, God. Yeah, the square knots tend to keep me very entertained. That's why I love those guys. Should probably get going soon because I got to go out to about 45 minutes away to drop off this cutting board. See if this screw will work. A little baby screwdriver go right there. Yes, the square knots. Hmm, cool. All right, I can use these small ones. You have a similar name, finding me, to another guy on YouTube called Finding Me. That is true. There is a Finding Me guy on here too, who does woodworking. Things getting naughty up in, up in Oh, Valhalla is also known by another name, the artist formerly known as Ghost Skull. Yes. If you're new to the channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button, tap the like button, and hit the bell notification 100%. Thank you. So we're doing a late night stream again. No, I am not doing a late night. Wait, Finding Me tool tested? You're the one who um I commented about on a jewelry box that you did for your wife. Absolute gorgeous um jewelry box. I think that was you. No, it wasn't you. But I do watch your channel. I do watch your actual woodworking channel. I think I've left a few comments on there. All right. Now that I've got everything lined up, peel these apart. Oh, okay. Huh. Nice. Yeah, hold on. Let me see here. I know I am subscribed. Well, that's the tool tested channel. There we go. Yep. Oh, yeah. Nope, it wasn't you with the jewelry box, but I have commented on your stuff and I do enjoy your content. Absolutely, I have. Cool. Oh, well, I'll have to watch his laser content then. Because I definitely want to and need to learn how to do laser stuff and get good with my laser. Thanks. Saw one of your comments popped up. Uh, Popped down and saw the live. Stop by. Nice. Don't attach lasered to evil sharks on their heads. I would never ever attach lizards to evil sharks because I'm not trying to drown any lizards. Lizards are cool. Except bearded dragons, those are evil. I mean, lasers. Well, John, say what you mean what you say, sir. Man, I am so proud of how this freaking cribbage board is turning out. It's amazing what happens when you actually take your time to do stuff instead of just rushing through it. Fuck off. How about that, Matt? You know what, John? You don't mean that. You love me, or else you wouldn't be sitting in the back seat of my car waiting for me to come out so you can kidnap me. Oh, guys, a riot. Yeah, it's all John. If it was not for John at Not Your Average Woodworks, my jokes would fucking suck. I just, play off of the jokes that he tells. He's the real hero in this story. But anyways, guys, I got to get going because I have to go and make a couple of bucks. And then after I go and make a couple of bucks, I need to come back here and get some work done. I'm thinking I might finish up this, the cribbage board, and then I might actually do one for the channel and do a video on it. Thank you, Mads. See ya. Thanks for everything. I didn't do anything, Rick James. You guys do it all for me. So thank you guys. Who has an extra pie? Not me, but I know John could make you a pie. Probably a damn good pie. Unless you're in England, because then he'd have to make you a meat pie, and that just doesn't sound good. Night, guys.